Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Bhavna Deval and today we were talking about the forms of business organization. So there are different forms of business organization. First is sole proprietorship, second is one person company, third joint into family business partnership, LLP, public and private companies, and the last but not the least cooperative society. So in this video we will talking about the sole proprietorship. So what is sole proprietorship? It is a form of business ownership under which a single person supplies the capital, uses his own skill, receives all profits and bears all risk of business. The sole proprietor, it's not only the executive owner of the business but also it's a founder and the controller. It is the simplest and the oldest form of business ownership. Then the next is characteristics of sole proprietorship. First is single ownership. The proprietor is the sole owner of a firm. He fully owns the business. Next is one man control. In sole proprietorship, the owner himself acts as the manager and controller of the enterprise. Third, no separate legal entity of firm. A sole proprietorship firm has no legal existence separate from its owner. The proprietorship owns everything the firm owns and he owns everything the firm owns. Then the next feature is undivided risk. The profit and losses of sole proprietorships belong exclusively to the proprietor. He gains all and risks all. Then the next feature is unlimited liability. The liability of a sole proprietor extends beyond the capital which is invested in the firm. Then the last feature is full freedom from government control. It's free from legal formalities and regulations. Now बात करते हैं merits of sole proprietorship. So the first merit is easy formation. In the sole proprietorship, it is easiest to form as no legal formalities are required for starting it. No agreement is to be made and the registration of a firm is also not essential. There's little time and expenses involved in the formation and dissolution of a sole proprietorship. Then the next merit is flexibility in operation. It is simplest to operate. The proprietor can easily change the nature and strategy of his business. The third merit is absolute control. It has complete control on the affairs of the firms. He is free to prepare any plan and to execute them without interference from any quarter. Quick decision. Sole proprietor, he is the own boss and need not consult others with regards to business decision. Therefore, he can take action with maximum of speed. Then the next merit is business secrecy. A sole proprietor can keep his affairs to himself. There is nobody to share his business secret. And the last merit is personal touch. A sole proprietor can keep personal contact with his customers and employees. The personal attention to customer result in high sales and the goodwill of the firm. Now बात करते हैं demerits of sole proprietorship. So the first demerit of sole proprietorship is unlimited liabilities. In the sole proprietorship, the sole proprietor has to bear entire risk of his liability. If the business failed due to errors of judgment, the proprietor has to lose everything. The unlimited liability discourages the expansion of the business. Next is limited financial resources. The financial capacity of an individual is usually limited so that business cannot be operated on a size enough to achieve the economics of the scale. So the next demerit is unbalanced management. The proprietor, who is the sole judge of his business, cannot be an expert in all the areas of purchasing, production, marketing, financing, and etc. As a result, benefit of specialization and expertise are not available. Next is uncertain duration. The business may come to sudden end with the death or physical incapacity of the proprietor. The business sink and the swim when its owners. Next is, and the last is, limited scope for growth. Due to limited financial and managerial resources and uncertain duration, the expansion or growth of the firm is restricted. Our last topic is suitability and survival. So, due to its unique characteristics, the proprietorship organization is particularly suitable to the following types of business. For example, where the risk involved in moderate, example automobile repair shop. Next point is where small financial and managerial resources are required, example a retail shop and a small bakery and etc. Next point where demand is temporary, seasonal and local, example के लिए laundry, vegetable and fruit sellers. And the last point is where fashions change quickly, example art goods, hair dressing, salons and etc. So friends, इस वीडियो में सिर्फ इतना ही, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.